There's a non-zero chance that we'll win this fight, so let's do this. Ponyta, Quillfish, and Sandygast. Why is that Quillfish so high leveled compared to the Ponyta and the Sandygast? That's kind of interesting. Oh no, not the bubble. I didn't do too much. Punishment. Do I want to learn Punishment? I don't even know what that does. This attack's power increases the more the target has powered up with stat changes. Interesting, but no. I think I'd rather just keep Feint Attack. The risk we took was calculated. 10 to the power of negative 34% is still more than 0, right? I don't know. Probably not. That's the chance of Shinx being on this floor. So he's not here. Got it. Whoa, there's a door over here. Hello? I found some shards. What does that mean? I also found the TM for Echoed Voice. What do the shards do? Oh, it's just... Okay, red, blue, green, yellow. Got it. There's musical instruments in here. Hello? It's an old notebook from many years back. Read an excerpt. Yes. Oh. Untitled log. On this day, August 20th, 20-something. In this place, the best band in the universe was formed. Wild Charge. Minato, aka Diablo. Diablo the, what, 21st? Is that 21st? I think. AKA me. Dorian, AKA Unreal Emperor. Jasmine, AKA Lilith Electra. Jay, AKA Cannibal Hector. And Graveler, AKA The Bomb. Alright. What's the stuff at the front? Oh, it's GT Guitar, VO Voice Harsh, VO Voice Clean, BA Bass, Keyboard, and DR Drums? I think that's what it is. Okay, cool. Well, apparently the greatest band in the universe was formed in this very room. Interesting. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet Wild Charge, the band. All right. Before we fight the police officer, let's go ahead and figure this out. Let's do this. That's not good. How about this one? Nope. Oh, this one? And turn this off, maybe? No. What? Do I need both of these then? All three of these? No, what? I don't get this. I don't get the puzzle here. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh wait, no, I think I get it. I think I get it. I'm supposed to follow the path of only the plusles and not the minin. So there's two minin here, which means we don't pull these switches. So there's a minin here, which means the switch we need to pull is one of these two. They both lead to a... Oh, we need both of them, I think, because they both lead to only plusle, I think. Do I need both or just one? No, yeah, both is good. Both is good. All right. Whatever you do, do not break the machines. Why would I break the machines? That's just rude. We have Yanma, Poniard, and Corsola. Why? Okay, well. One more turn. Come on. Okay, good. Yes, calm down. Nice and steady. Phew, nothing's broken. Oh, a Shinx. If he broke something, I would have known, but... So is that a no? I'm guessing that's a no. I'd say we've sufficiently checked this floor out. Don't you agree, Mark? If Shinx isn't here, that could only mean one thing. He's up ahead. Am I ready for this? No. There you are. Hello, little guy. What are you looking at? My, that's one huge machine. The biggest we've seen so far, I think. Could it be? You came all the way here for this. Thing's probably packing a ton of tasty electricity, huh? Hey, don't be afraid. We won't hurt you. Maybe I can give Shinx something to get him to trust us. What, like a magnet? I have a magnet. Does he want that? Do you want a magnet? Here, take this. He doesn't like it? No way, you're kidding. How can anyone not like the magnet? Fine, I get it. Pokemon have preferences, but still. Maybe this will do the trick. Watch it be another magnet. Oh, you love it. How wonderful. Oh, an Oranberry. Yeah, that makes sense. An Oranberry. Valerie? You don't mean... Did Shinx get injured somewhere? What truly happened here? Now, Mark. Before you jump to conclusions, take a look around you. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Paw prints. So many of them. They look similar to Shinx's, but aren't they a bit too big? Oh my god. So, fond of playing with others of its kind. You were saying, I might have forgotten about the existence of rival packs and just how territorial they can get. Of course you have. It's okay, Shinx. Don't be afraid. Everything's all under control. Is it? Dibs on the big one. Okay. Alright, Jen, alright. You can have her. But only if you make it up to me some other way, yes? Can't argue with that. Okay. Oh, I didn't even notice the Lux Ray. I thought it was all just Luxio and Shinx, but there's one Lux Ray right there. Mark, see that Luxio nearest to you? And the two Shinx beside her? Think you can deal with them for us? What do you take me for? I'll deal with them, and then some. Just what I wanted to hear. Okay. So one Luxio and two Shinx. Got it. Okay, this is not the matchup for Butterfree. I think we should deal with the Luxio first, more than anything else. Oh my god, we're gonna get hit with the triple Intimidate. The triple Intimidate, okay. I mean, it's only really bad for Sableye. We definitely gotta swap Sableye out because he's gonna have no attack. Special defense rose drastically. Oh my god. So not only do I get an attack drop, they also get a special defense boost. Big deal. Charge all you want. You don't intimidate us. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intimidated. Don't let your guard down. They seem a tad stronger than your usual wild Pokemon. Okay. I'm going to try to take out that Luxio with Dragon Rage. I'm going to swap out Sableye into, I don't know, Sandygast maybe? And then I'm going to go for Silverwind, I guess. It's better than nothing. Baby Doll Eyes is fine, does nothing. It's a 3-shot with Dragon Rage, it seems. Or a 2-shot if I combine it with Silverwind. Okay. Don't know how many more Dragon Rages I'm going to be able to get off. Can I get off one more Dragon Rage? That is the question. I'm also going to go for Sand Tomb and Silverwind. I'm just going to go for the Luxio. All in. Fair enough. Can I hit through the paralysis? I can. Finish it? Nice, okay. Sluxio down. That was the biggest problem for us. And then Sand Tomb's gonna do a decent amount to the Shinx. Seems like they all have berries, citrus berries. Alright, swap back into Sableye. I think we should be good for now. Ooh, Bulldoze. Yes, I would love to learn Bulldoze. That's it. Back away. Easy now. There. Go on now. Hurry home. And stop ganging up on the lonesome ones, okay? It's not nice of you to do that. Oh, someone sure looks happy. What are you so happy about, huh? Aren't you the troublemaker who started it all? Electricity's too tasty, you say. No, it's not. Like, maybe I can understand if it's eggs, or apricot or chocolate brownies. I don't know, Mark. Have you tried it? How can you be so sure? Have you tried it? I'm not trying that. Come on, guys. Enough of the bickering. Let's go back to Dortmund City. Corrine's waiting for us. That's right. She's gonna be so happy to see you, Shinx. Look at that. A happy reunion. Stick together, alright? And may you always be together. If he's important to you, you'd want to hold him close. You'd never want to lose him again, would you? The smiles on their faces really suit them a lot, don't you think? In the end, Crimson Society had nothing to do with it after all. So, isn't that a good thing? If it means no one gets harmed by them, I'd rather be wrong 100 times over. Hey Mark, tell you what. After all those battles, you must be feeling hungry. I know I sure am. Oh, our booking at Ristorante? Ristorante Calamanero. Ristorante Calamanero. It's almost time. And before you say anything, dear Mark, you're coming with us. What? No way. I'm not interfering with your cheesy date night. Interfering? My goodness. Why would you ever think that? Have you looked at yourselves? Come on, Mark. Join us for dinner. I'll treat you. Fine? No way. Why? Sure, why not? Fine. Whatever you say. It's not like you're taking no for an answer anyway. Hooray! Wonderful! Let's go, everyone, to Ristorante Calamanero. I hope I said that right. Do I need to heal? I do. Alright. I have no idea where Ristorante Calamanero even is. So, yeah. Is it this? No. I have no idea where it's at. Is it this? No, this is the Wheel of Fortune. I don't think it's anywhere up here, actually. I don't need to use a repel. Where? Here? No. I have no idea. Is it even in this town? Is it this? No, it's a fish. Wait, what? Wait. Is it even in? Oh, it's here. Yes, here it is. Okay. I was so confused. I thought the building would be like a little bigger, but it's not. Chef Maka? Micah? Chef Maka. Inke. Long time no see. Valerie. Lovely as ever. And I see you brought some guests. Come on, let me show you to your table. What the? What is this menu? I don't understand a thing. Where's Grandpa when you need him? If you're having some trouble with the menu, like I am, I'm not. Valerie can help you. That is, if she doesn't tell us to choose at random. What better time to take your taste buds on an adventure? Really? You sure I won't end up with a plate of mashed what? Mashed human pancreases? Pancreases? Something like that. Because I seriously hate it when that happens to me. God, no. What are you thinking, Mark? They don't serve pancreases here. Well, not that I'm aware of. Relax. Your order can never go wrong. This, your champion guarantees you. Remember, Mark, I'm treating you. So feel free to get whatever you want, okay? Hold on, what was that? First up, the antipasto? Right? Did anything catch your eye? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pronounce any of these, and I'm not gonna try, so we're just gonna go with the most expensive thing on the menu. Yeah, exactly. I'm not botching that pronunciation. My thoughts exactly. Oh. That looks kind of nice. A gratin of pumpkins and broccoli. Wholesome and tasty. Straight out of the oven. Oozing and bubbling with cheesy goodness. You're gonna love it, Mark. I can't wait for you to try it. Okay, sounds good. Next, we have the main course. I already know what I'm gonna get. And you, Mark? Any dish you fancy. Again, I'll just go with the most expensive thing on the menu. I'll have the last one on the list. Oh, if you love eggs, this egg-stuffed meatloaf will be right up your alley. Topped with colorful veggies and even more eggs, it's a truly excellent choice. Last but not least, the dulce, a sweet ending to the meal. I don't think my stomach's gonna handle it. I've heard that no matter how full you are, there's always room for dessert. That's a myth. That's totally a myth. Don't worry, Mark. We'll finish it for you if you can't. Okay, I'll get that. Then maybe a tiramisu? Yay, you got it. Sweetness with a hint of bitterness, sprinkled in gold leaf flakes. Plus, a side serving of chocolate truffles. If elegance has a taste, this will be it. You really do have an eye for good food, don't you, Mark? And now, we wait, I guess. A sacrifice we must sometimes make for quality food, I'm afraid. But soaking up this ambience, this company, feeling the anticipation buzzing inside you, that's a kind of happiness too, is it not? This is Valerie from Valerie TV, live at the award-winning Ristorante Calamanero. Let's hear from this very dashing man in the blue shirt. How did you find the food? Well, someone once raved to me about how magical this place is. Swore to me that their Inca risotto will take my breath away. And you know how high my standards are for my favorite dish. Turns out, she's right, as always. As always. As always. God. God, will you guys quit doing that? Also, did you forget exactly whom you interrupted before this whole thing started? Ah, Mark, finally. I was wondering when you were going to bring it up. The reason for Jen, if you must know, wasn't dementia. It was amnesia. Did Crimson Society? Oh no, it has nothing to do with them. Sure, it was around that same time, but 5 years ago, I had an accident in Snow Point City in the Sinnoh region. We tried many things, saw many specialists, but my memories never came back. Which is why, whatever battle we had... Sorry, I didn't think. It's okay. It's so long ago already. I understand your pain. Look, I know what you went through. That stuff messes you up. It's horrible. I mean, after all, I was... Mark, what are you? Valerie, you seem to know about this. Our Laurent Foundation has records of every one of its beneficiaries, particularly those directly affected by Crimson Society's attacks 5 years ago. They were the reason why the Foundation was established, after all. Do you want to talk about it, Mark? You don't have to, but... I was in Florentina town when they blasted the place. Everything went up in flames, including me. And there was a lot of blood. And then I died, or something. Got sent back home to Arethusa town. According to Grandpa, I was in a coma for weeks. That part's still fuzzy, but Jesus. It's rough. Next thing I knew, I had a tube down my throat and a catheter. Okay, I did not. And my whole body felt like utter. Yeah. And there were like a billion surgeries, one after another, or some kind of torture procedure I don't know the name of. Surgeries I had to re-undergo because I was an idiot who ruined things. And then there's rehab, because your muscles have forgotten how to move, and your brain's forgotten how to think properly. And you're just too sick and too in pain to function on your own. And just like that, you've wasted 5 years of your life going absolutely nowhere. Wasted 5 years of everyone's life as they're forced to put up with your... Yeah. When I could have been out there training Pokemon. Mark, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. But knowing that this happened to you in the past really puts things into perspective. No wonder you were so quick to accuse Crimson Society of Shinx's disappearance. This whole time, you've always held a grudge against them. Which brings us to something I don't quite understand. You told me that you met them recently, Mark. I believe you're not lying to me. Yet, at the same time, I know for a fact that I dissolved them 5 years ago. Their members are all in Interpol custody, every single one of them. And their leader, the Red Phantom, the bedrock of their entire group, well, he's dead. So, how is it that they've managed to pull themselves back together? Wait, dead? You murdered him? No, Mark, no. Nothing like that. Don't you know her fight with the Phantom went... Don't you know how her fight with the Phantom went down? The final battle in Florentina Forest. No. I wasn't aware. Well, perhaps you're ready to hear it now. It all began with Yveltal, a legendary Pokemon. One so rare and formidable that ordinary trainers can only hope to catch a glimpse of it, much less catch it on their own. Oh wow, that's a lot of legendaries. And yet, the Red Phantom was no ordinary trainer. He had an entire army of legendary Pokemon at his beck and call. So what do you have there? You have Yveltal, Latios, Ho-Oh Lugia, and then Moltres and Articuno. And even among them, Yveltal was the strongest, the most ruthless. The sheer power of its Oblivion Wing was enough to bring our region to its knees. Many tried in vain to put an end to it, until we. In Florentina Forest, atop the Phantom's base, my Pokemon and I confronted him for the first and last time. We won, eventually, after a long and arduous fight. And then, it happened. Something completely unprecedented. His body started crumbling away into dust, into countless minuscule particles. Holy. That's unreal. How the... We think it was Eviltal. It's where our research so far points us. In summary, at the brink of death, Eviltal's wings and tail feathers spread wide and glow red, and it absorbs the life force of living things. Meaning to say, it assimilated its own trainer. A trainer who used his power and Pokemon to commit unspeakable atrocities. Maybe Eviltal realized that, and this was its form of payback. But if Eviltal was responsible for, was capable of something like that, then don't tell me, during that incident, Florentina Forest, the entire Florentina town, the people and their Pokemon there. Looks like you've connected the dots. Frozen in time, as if petrified in stone, devoid of any hint of a soul or life in them. Sounds like the work of Eviltal as well, don't you agree? Though, I cannot call this a better fate than what befell the Phantom. Why? Why would Eviltal? What did Florentina Town do to it? They were completely innocent. They were, Mark. No one's denying that. But it could be that Florentina was a side effect of Eviltal's parting gift to the Phantom. Splash damage, in other words. Then where did Eviltal go after that? I didn't keep track. I was in no position to. Probably flew off somewhere. And you just let it? After the horrible stuff it did? I had to, Mark. Seeing what it did to the Red Phantom, the way it was acting up. My priority was to escape, to get my Pokemon out in time. Oh sure, you got out in time. Just leave the people in Florentina to die, right? My parents. They were... You actually left my parents to die. Mark, I'm so sorry. Don't touch me. Don't pretend to care when the only thing you care about is yourself. When you're the most worthless, pathetic of a human being I've met. In this worthless, pathetic of a life. Mark, stop it. Oh wow, damn. You don't deserve to be champion. Okay. You deserve to burn and die, and... That's enough, Mark. Please, stop. I know you're hurt and upset, and I know I'll never be able to fully understand. But for you to say such mean and vituperative? Mean and vituperative words to Valerie. It's not right, and you know it. You know you're being way too unfair to her. Yes, she failed to save Florentina Town and Florentina Forest. Do you think she isn't aware of that? You're far from the first person to remind her. But of course, it's easy to lambaste her when you have the luxury of hindsight. A luxury she couldn't have possessed, even when she needed it the most. Back then, could Valerie have predicted that Florentina would end up like this? I can guarantee you, she would have done everything in her power to prevent it. Because that's the kind of person she is. Everything she did, every decision she made, whatever it resulted in, it was simply the best she could have done at the time. Because our champion and heroine always does nothing less. She really does care about everyone, Mark, and you, really and truly. Jen, you don't have to speak up for me. I have to, Valerie. You know I have to. It's really okay. Thanks for worrying about me, and I do appreciate it a lot. But Mark, he needed that. If it could help him feel better in any way. Let it all out, dear. Take all the time you need. We're here for you. Well, that was, wow. That got real personal real quick.